Police brutality against African-American men has played out across the country in recent months. So a local man is teaching a class to help people avoid these confrontations. He's also showing young men the importance of fatherhood. Sheldon Smith is one of Chicago's very own. For Sheldon Smith, being a father to a 6-year-old daughter, Jada, is the most rewarding job he's ever had.
I never thought I'd ever see this day with my daughter being 6 years old. I had a tough childhood, and things weren't good for me. So to just be alive and see her at 6, going up to 1st grade, and very intelligent, is always an excellent thing. It's touching.
Smith's father wasn't around much when he was a kid, in and out of jail, leaving his mother alone to raise him and his siblings in a rough neighborhood where he says having a dad around would have helped him survive the streets.
It matters. The statistics say when the father's around, so many things go well, and when the father's not around, it's drug usage, it's incarceration, it's failing in school.
Smith says 64% of African-American children grow up without a father, and he's taken it upon himself to help young men learn how to be the best father they can be to their children through the Dovetail Project, a fatherhood initiative he founded with a grant from Open Society Foundation.
Fatherhood was near and dear to my heart, and I realized the impact that it had on me, not really having my father around like I wanted to as a young man.
At 17, Smith says he got into trouble with the law. He believes if young men knew the importance of fatherhood, they'd do all they could to avoid jail time and be there for their kids.
Fatherhood doesn't come with a map or a manual. The big myth is that, hey, because you're a man, you just know what to do. How many of you all know what credit is used for? I mean, which one you think better, credit or cash? Credit. All right, so the people that say credit, why?
You buying a home, you need your credit score up.
At Dovetail, Smith and a group of instructors teach young men life skills like financial responsibility. But first and foremost, they're taught street law, perhaps the most important lesson in the 12-week program.
A lot of them come from urban communities where they see a lot of things that go on in their community, so it really affects them. People in general lack knowledge around how to effectively deal with the police, right? And yeah, I would say, if it's not taught to you, then you don't know.
In the past few months, we've seen scenes like this across the country. Young black men having confrontations with police, often ending in their death. Like this one involving Eric Garner in New York, Freddie Gray in Baltimore, and Michael Brown, who was killed by an officer in Ferguson, Missouri. And then there's Chicago teen Martise Johnson, whose bloody arrest near his college campus in West Virginia sparked national outrage. Scenes like this only heightens the importance even more for Smith to make sure young men know the right way to avoid conflict with police.
Men should stay calm. Don't ask the officer what his badge number is. Just look at it, remember it, look for his beat number. So speak with a nice voice, not so aggressive. And don't allow the officers to just speak to you or say anything to you in any kind of way. And if you need to report them, go to the police station and ask for a sergeant and make a report.
Dovetail graduates Dantrell Blow and Darius Miles say the program empowered them to become better fathers.
This right here is saving lost souls. It's saving young men in the community that don't have the right resources in order to be successful or take the next step because they don't know. They don't know what's out there for them.
This program really, it helps a lot of young men better themselves, sets them into the right direction when they're on the wrong direction.
Smith says in the end, it's all about providing a happy and healthy life for the kids.
I grew up as a broken kid. I cried all the time because I always wanted my father around. So yes, I love helping the fathers, but I help the fathers so that another child doesn't have to grow up broken again.
Sheldon Smith, he's one of Chicago's very own. When Dovetail students complete their course, they receive help with finishing school and gaining employment. To learn more about the Dovetail project, go to our website, WGNTV.com/CVO. Bob?
Thank you, Micah.